All right, so today we are diving into adaptive robotics solutions and their big plan to kind of like reinvent delivery, as we know it.
Yeah.
We've got their business proposal here, outlining their visions for like this game-changing delivery robot called Adapt.
Right.
And oh my gosh, this thing is like packed with futuristic tech.
Oh, yay.
I mean, we're talking like transforming robots, AI,
Yeah.
the smart sustainability, all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's certainly a very ambitious vision.
It is.
I think the proposal itself really highlights some of the limitations of like current delivery systems.
Yeah.
I mean, from like traffic congestion and accessibility issues to rising labor costs and environmental impact.
Yeah.
They're really painting a picture of a system that needs a huge shakeup.
Totally. And they think that the Adapt robot is that shakeup.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about their assessment of the current delivery landscape?
Well, I think they've identified some key pain points, absolutely.
Yeah.
The inefficiencies of traditional delivery methods, they're becoming more and more apparent, especially with the surge in e-commerce.
Yeah.
And the demand for like faster and more sustainable solutions.
So true. So true. Okay, so let's get to the star of the show here. The Adapt robot.
Okay.
They're touting its like transforming mobility,
Right.
switching between wheels and legs to navigate like any terrain.
Yeah.
Is this actually a practical solution or is it more of a marketing gimmick?
Well, I think it's a fascinating concept, and the engineering behind it is very impressive.
Yeah.
Whether it proves to be truly practical on a large scale
Yeah.
remains to be seen. I
Yeah.
think it'll be very interesting to see how they address challenges like stability on uneven terrain and like the durability of those transforming mechanisms, in real world conditions.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
They also emphasize the robot's AI-powered autonomy for navigation and package handling.
Right.
Can you kind of break that down for us a little bit? What does that actually mean in terms of the robot's capabilities?
Well, essentially, it means that the robot is designed to operate with a high degree of independence.
Okay.
It uses like a combination of sensors and cameras and algorithms to kind of like perceive its environment
Yeah.
and make decisions about its route and even adjust its movements to handle packages of different shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
The goal is to minimize the need for like human intervention.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
And let's not forget about the modular accessory system.
Right.
They showcase a few examples in the proposal, like the Grip Master.
Uh-huh.
I got to admit, that name kind of made me chuckle a little bit.
Yeah.
The cargo box for secure transport and the power pack for extended range.
Right.
What are your thoughts on this modular approach?
I think modularity is a very clever strategy.
Okay.
It allows them to tailor their robot to like different delivery scenarios
Yeah.
and potentially expand its functionalities in the future.
Okay.
It also opens up possibilities for customization, so like clients can choose the accessories that best suit their needs.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So out of the accessories they highlighted, which one like struck you as the most ingenious? And thinking beyond what they presented, what other potential accessories could they develop to like broaden the Adapt robot's capabilities?
Well, I think the Grip Master,
Yeah.
despite the somewhat cheesy name, is quite innovative.
Yeah.
It has to be versatile enough to handle a wide range of packages, from something delicate like a vase to a bulky box of groceries.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
As for other potential accessories,
Yeah.
I could see them developing a temperature-controlled compartment for food delivery
Oh, that's smart.
or a system for handling fragile items with even greater care.
Okay, let's talk target markets.
Okay.
The proposal lists e-commerce logistics providers, food delivery, and retail stores as their like initial focus.
Right.
Which of these markets do you see as like the most ripe for disruption by the Adapt robot?
I think e-commerce is like a prime target. Consumers are already accustomed to the convenience of online shopping and delivery, and the Adapt robot could potentially address many of the existing pain points
Yeah.
in that sector, from delays and missed deliveries
Yeah.
to the cost and environmental impact of last mile logistics.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
But wouldn't autonomous robots face significant like regulatory hurdles,
absolutely.
especially when it comes to navigating like public sidewalks and interacting with pedestrians?
Absolutely. That's a major factor to consider.
Yeah.
They acknowledge the need for regulatory approval in the proposal,
Okay.
but they don't go into like specifics.
Yeah.
Navigating the legal landscape and ensuring public safety will be a crucial aspect of their success.
For sure. for
Yep.
sure. They also briefly mentioned future expansion into healthcare and manufacturing as
Yeah.
potential opportunities.
Right.
We'll have to save those deep dives for another
Well,
time then.
another time.
But for now, let's focus on their strategy for these like initial markets.
Okay.
What are some of the potential advantages and challenges of targeting each sector?
Well, with logistics providers, the potential for increased efficiency and reduced labor costs is a major draw.
Right.
However, integrating the Adapt robot into existing logistics networks and workflows could be very complex.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And what about the food delivery market?
Yeah.
It seems like that would be like a perfect fit for the Adapt robot's speed and agility, especially in urban areas.
You're right, there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah.
But food delivery also presents some unique challenges, particularly when it comes to maintaining food temperature
Yeah.
and ensuring hygiene.
Right.
Consumers will need to be convinced that a robot can handle their food with the same care and attention as a human delivery person.
So true.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to retail.
Okay.
What advantages could the Adapt robot bring to that sector?
Well, I think it could revolutionize in-store logistics and customer service.
Oh,
Imagine the Adapt robot assisting with inventory management, restocking shelves, or even providing like personalized shopping assistance to customers.
well, that would be interesting. They seem pretty confident about their competitive advantage, highlighting the transforming mobility AI capabilities,
Right.
modular design, sustainable materials, and power source as like key differentiators.
Mm-hmm.
From a business standpoint, which advantage stands out to you as like the most compelling? And how do these advantages stack up against potential competitors in the robotics market?
Well, I think it's the combination of those factors that really sets them apart.
Yeah.
Individually, those elements are impressive, but
Yeah.
together they create a potentially disruptive force in the industry.
Yeah.
It's hard to say definitively how they'll fare against competitors,
Right.
as the robotics landscape is constantly evolving.
Yeah.
But they've positioned themselves strategically with a unique value proposition.
So let's talk business strategy.
Okay.
They lay out a plan that includes product development, manufacturing,
Right.
production,
Right.
marketing and sales partnerships, and customer support and service.
Mm-hmm.
It seems pretty comprehensive.
It does, but the key will be execution. They need to balance their ambitious innovation with practical considerations
Yeah.
like scalability, cost-effectiveness, and reliability.
Right.
And as we've discussed, navigating the regulatory landscape will be essential.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of practical considerations, they are seeking investors to scale up their operations.
Mm-hmm.
That's not surprising for a company with such like big goals.
Right.
But it does raise the question of whether they can actually deliver on their promises.
Mm-hmm.
What are your initial thoughts on their chances of success?
Well, they've certainly laid out a compelling vision,
Yeah.
and their technology has the potential to be like groundbreaking.
Yeah.
However, as with any startup,
Yeah.
there are inherent risks and uncertainties.
So it's a bit of a wait-and-see situation.
I think that's fair to say.
Okay.
There are many factors that will determine their ultimate success,
Yeah.
from technological advancements and market adoption to regulatory hurdles and public perception.
Yeah.
It'll be fascinating to witness their journey unfold.
Absolutely. And I have a feeling this story is just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
Before we move on, though, I'd love to get your take on a specific aspect of their proposal.
Okay.
Their proposal, like, emphasizes the use of lightweight, durable, and sustainable materials in the Adapt robot's construction.
Here.
They specifically mention low-emission carbon fiber and the incorporation of solar panels for power.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this focus on sustainability is like a genuine commitment or more of a marketing tactic to appeal to, like, eco-conscious consumers?
It's likely a bit of both,
Okay.
as is often the case with companies promoting sustainable practices.
Right.
However, it is encouraging to see them prioritize these aspects from the get-go.
Yeah.
The environmental impact of delivery and logistics is a growing concern, so any steps they can take to reduce their footprint is a positive step.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They talk about the solar panels contributing to a sustainable power source,
Right.
but how much can they realistically rely on solar power, especially considering the robot will be operating in various weather conditions?
Yeah.
And often in urban environments where sunlight might be limited.
That's a valid point. And they don't go into detail about the specifics of the power system in the proposal.
Yeah.
It's likely they'll need to incorporate a hybrid approach, combining solar power with other energy sources to ensure reliable operation.
Could that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's shift gears a bit and talk about the potential impact of the Adapt robot on the workforce.
Okay.
It's clear that this technology has the potential to automate like a significant portion of the delivery process.
Right.
What are your thoughts on the potential job displacement this could cause?
Well, that's a critical aspect they touch on in the proposal,
Okay.
but they don't delve into it too deeply.
Right.
It is true that certain delivery roles could be impacted as this technology becomes more widespread.
Yeah.
It's crucial for companies like Adaptive Robotics Solutions to be mindful of this and to work towards solutions that mitigate potential negative impacts on workers.
They do mention job creation in areas like robot maintenance and support. But do you think those new jobs will be enough to offset the potential job losses in traditional delivery roles?
That's difficult to say for certain at this stage.
Yeah.
The nature of work is constantly evolving, and new technologies often lead to the creation of new job categories that we can't even fully envision yet.
Right.
However, it is essential to approach these transitions thoughtfully
Yeah.
and to ensure that workers have opportunities to adapt and thrive in this changing landscape.
It's not just about the numbers of jobs gained or lost, though, right?
Exactly.
There are also like, potential social and economic implications to consider.
Absolutely. The
Right.
quality of jobs, the wages they offer, and the access to training and reskilling opportunities all play a crucial role.
Yeah.
It's important to have conversations about these broader societal impacts as we move towards a more automated future.
They do mention the importance of building a sustainable and ethical business.
Yeah.
But how can a company truly ensure ethical practices when dealing with technology that has the potential to disrupt entire industries and impact people's livelihoods?
It's a complex challenge with no easy answers.
Yeah.
Transparency, accountability, and ongoing dialogue with stakeholders are crucial.
Okay.
Companies need to be proactive in addressing potential ethical concerns rather than waiting for problems to arise.
I'm also curious about the security aspect.
Okay.
These robots will be transporting valuable goods,
Right.
often operating autonomously in public spaces.
Mm-hmm.
How vulnerable are they to theft or vandalism?
Yeah.
And what measures are being taken to ensure the security of the packages they're carrying?
Security is a major consideration.
Yeah.
It's something they address in the proposal, albeit briefly.
Yeah.
They mention incorporating various security features such as GPS tracking, tamper-proof compartments,
Yeah.
and possibly even cameras and sensors to deter theft or vandalism.
But how effective will those measures be in the real world?
Mm-hmm.
And what happens if a robot malfunctions or gets stuck?
Right?
Do they have a plan for rapid response and recovery in those situations?
Those are practical concerns that will need to be addressed through rigorous testing and real-world trials.
Yeah.
They'll need to demonstrate the reliability and resilience of their technology to gain public trust and ensure the smooth operation of their delivery service.
Let's talk about the data these robots will be collecting as they navigate the world.
Okay.
They'll be equipped with cameras, sensors, and GPS, gathering information about their surroundings.
Right.
What are your thoughts on the potential privacy implications of this data collection?
Data privacy is a paramount concern in this era of connected devices.
Yeah.
Adaptive robotics solutions will need to be transparent about what data they collect,
Uh-huh.
how they use it, and who has access to it.
Right.
They need to establish clear policies and safeguards to protect user privacy and ensure responsible data management.
But even with the best intentions, there's always the risk of data breaches or misuse.
Right.
How can they guarantee the security of this sensitive information and prevent it from falling into the wrong hands?
They'll need to implement robust cybersecurity measures to protect their systems from attacks and unauthorized access. This includes encrypting data using secure communication protocols and regularly auditing their systems for vulnerabilities.
It's a lot to consider, isn't it?
It is.
The potential benefits of this technology are undeniable, but so are the potential risks and challenges.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like opening Pandora's box, unleashing a wave of possibilities and uncertainties.
That's a fitting analogy.
Yeah.
Technological advancements often come with unintended consequences, and it's our responsibility to anticipate and address those challenges to the best of our ability.
Speaking of challenges, let's delve into their business model a bit further.
Okay.
They outline a multifaceted approach that includes manufacturing, marketing partnerships, and customer support.
Mm-hmm.
What aspects of their business strategy strike you as particularly strong or potentially problematic?
I think their emphasis on partnerships is a smart move. They'll need to collaborate with various stakeholders, including retailers, logistics companies, and even city governments to successfully integrate their robots into existing infrastructure and navigate regulatory hurdles.
But wouldn't those partnerships also create dependencies
Mm-hmm.
and potential points of friction?
Yeah.
What if a key partner bags out or their interests diverge?
That's certainly a risk, and it highlights the importance of establishing strong and mutually beneficial relationships.
Okay.
They'll need to carefully vet potential partners and ensure their goals are aligned.
The proposal also mentions a strong focus on customer support and service.
Right.
How crucial do you think that aspect will be for their success?
I think it's absolutely essential.
Okay.
They're introducing a new and potentially disruptive technology into a market where reliability and customer satisfaction are paramount.
Yeah.
They'll need to provide exceptional support to build trust and address any issues that arise quickly and effectively.
But how can they provide that level of support when their primary workforce will be robots?
Right.
Will they have a robust human support team to handle customer inquiries and troubleshoot any problems?
That's a key question they'll need to address.
Yeah.
Striking the right balance between automation and human interaction will be crucial for their customer service strategy.
Right.
They might consider a hybrid approach utilizing AI-powered chatbots for initial interactions
Well, that's interesting.
and escalating more complex issues to human representatives.
It sounds like they'll need to find the right mix of cutting-edge technology and good old-fashioned human touch to truly succeed. What are your overall thoughts on their business model and their chances of navigating these complex challenges?
They've laid out a comprehensive and well-thought-out plan,
Uh-huh.
but execution will be key.
Okay.
The market for delivery and logistics is competitive,
Yeah.
and they'll need to prove that their technology can not only work, but also deliver tangible benefits to their customers and partners.
All right, before we wrap up this deep dive,
Right.
I'd love to get your take on one more aspect of their proposal.
Okay.
They highlight their commitment to research and development, and they emphasize their intent to continuously improve the Adapt robot and explore new applications for the technology.
Right.
Given the rapid pace of innovation in robotics and AI, how crucial do you think this focus on R&D will be for their long-term success?
I think it's absolutely vital.
Yeah.
The field of robotics is constantly evolving, with new breakthroughs and advancements emerging all the time.
Yeah.
If they want to stay ahead of the curve and maintain their competitive edge, they'll need to invest heavily in research and development to refine their existing technology and explore new possibilities.
But couldn't that, relentless pursuit of innovation also be a distraction? It's tempting to chase every shiny new technology, but wouldn't that spread their resources too thin?
Right.
And potentially hinder their ability to focus on, core product development
Yeah.
and market penetration?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. It's a delicate balancing act.
Yeah.
They'll need to be strategic in their R&D investments, prioritizing areas that align with their core competencies and offer the most promising potential for growth and differentiation.
So it's about finding that sweet spot between pushing the boundaries of innovation and maintaining a focus on, practical market-ready solutions.
Right.
What are some potential areas of R&D that you think would be particularly valuable for them to explore?
I think advancements in AI and machine learning will be crucial for enhancing the Adapt robot's navigation capabilities and ability to interact with its environment in a more sophisticated and nuanced way.
Okay.
They could also explore new materials and manufacturing techniques to further improve the robot's durability, efficiency, and sustainability.
Interesting. And beyond those core technological advancements, what about exploring entirely new applications for the Adapt robot? Their proposal focuses primarily on delivery, but couldn't this technology be adapted for use in other industries or sectors?
Absolutely. The potential applications are vast. I could envision the Adapt robot being used in search and rescue operations,
Wow.
in environmental monitoring, healthcare, agriculture, even space exploration.
Wow, those are some pretty diverse applications.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on a few of those examples and explain how the Adapt robot's capabilities could be leveraged in those contexts?
Certainly in search and rescue operations,
Okay.
the Adapt robot's transforming mobility and agility would enable it to navigate challenging terrains such as rubble or debris
Yeah.
to reach victims and provide assistance in disaster zones.
Oh, wow.
Its sensors and cameras could be used to gather information about the environment and relay it back to rescue teams.
And what about environmental monitoring? How could the Adapt robot contribute to efforts to protect our planet?
Well, it could be equipped with sensors to collect data on air quality, water pollution, or wildlife populations in remote or hazardous locations.
Okay.
Its ability to operate autonomously for extended periods would make it ideal for long-term monitoring projects.
Okay, let's switch gears to healthcare. How could the Adapt robot be used to improve patient care or assist medical professionals?
Well, it could be used to transport medical supplies equipment or even patients within hospitals or healthcare facilities.
Okay.
Its modular design could be adapted to carry specialized medical equipment
Yeah.
or to provide basic patient care, such as taking vital signs or administering medication.
And what about agriculture? How could the Adapt robot be utilized in that sector?
Well, it could be used for tasks such as planting, weeding, harvesting, or monitoring crop health.
Okay.
Its ability to navigate uneven terrain and operate in outdoor environments would make it well suited for agricultural applications.
Now, for the grand finale space exploration,
Right.
how could the Adapt robot contribute to our efforts to explore the cosmos?
Well, its transforming mobility and adaptability would be invaluable for navigating the challenging terrains of other planets or moons.
Yeah.
It could be used to collect samples, conduct experiments, or even assist astronauts with tasks in extraterrestrial environments.
It's amazing to think about all the potential applications for this technology.
Yeah.
It seems like the possibilities are truly limitless, but with great power comes great responsibility, as they say.
Right.
As this technology continues to evolve and become more sophisticated, what are some of the ethical considerations we need to keep in mind?
Well, I think we need to ensure that these robots are designed and used in a way that benefits society as a whole
Yeah,
and doesn't exacerbate existing inequalities or create new ones.
right.
We need to be mindful of the potential impact on employment and ensure that workers have opportunities to adapt and thrive in this changing landscape.
And what about the potential for misuse? Could these robots be used for malicious purposes, such as surveillance or even harm?
Well, it's a valid concern, and it's crucial to establish clear guidelines and regulations governing the development and deployment of these technologies.
Yeah.
We need to ensure appropriate safeguards are in place to prevent misuse and protect public safety.
So it's not just about the technological advancements themselves, but also about the ethical framework and societal context in which these technologies are developed and deployed.
Right.
It's a complex and multifaceted challenge, and it requires a multidisciplinary approach involving engineers, policymakers, ethicists, and the public at large.
I couldn't agree more. Technological innovation should not happen in a vacuum.
Yeah.
It's crucial to have open and honest conversations about the potential benefits and risks of these advancements and to work collaboratively to shape a future where technology serves humanity in a positive and equitable way.
Well said. And on that note,
Yeah.
I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive into the world of adaptive robotic solutions and their ambitious vision for the future of delivery.
Okay.
It's been a fascinating exploration of cutting-edge technology, potential benefits, and the ethical and societal considerations we need to grapple with as we venture into this uncharted territory.
It's been a pleasure, as always. I'm always energized by these conversations that challenge us to think critically and creatively about the role of technology in our lives.
To our listeners, we hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to think about the transformative potential of robotics and AI.
Yeah.
We encourage you to stay informed, engage in these important conversations, and help shape a future where technology serves us all. Thanks for joining us.